Hello, my name is Nicholas Schneider. This is Madison Carson. For a multimedia project in Lang 120, we made a short shadow puppet movie called La Loba, A Story of Revival. We have a short presentation sort of explaining the meaning and context of this story, which we're pulling up now.
Hi, I'm Madison. So, can you hear me? Hello? Okay. So, an important part of fairy tales that we've discovered through class is archetypes. And archetypes are really important in Jungian psychology because they're symbols that have a reoccurring theme. And they're usually symbolic images that we unconsciously perceive and kind of just and these symbols are present in our individual consciousness and our collective consciousness. And collective consciousness, like an example, would be the culture that we live in. And these symbols can be derived from art, mythology, religion, and stories. So here's just some pictures of pretty well-known protagonists and antagonists that we know from stories, which then ties into an archetype that we'd like to talk about from fairy tales, which is the big bad wolf archetype. So this is an evil archetype, and it mostly originates from Central Europe. The characteristics of this archetype is that they're predacious and murderous towards humans. They're the antagonist, and they're always up to something that's not good. Sometimes they have supernatural attributes. A couple of fairy tale examples would be like the Little Red Riding Hood, the Three Little Pigs, and Peter and the Wolf are just a few to name. But this big bad wolf archetype has created this association that wolf behavior and a wolf itself are evil. And this has had detrimental effects on wolf conservation, especially one that's here in North Carolina that's local. In North Carolina, this is the only place where the red wolves live in the wild. They are one of the most endangered species in the world and the rarest species of wolves. There are less than 300 of them that are alive. They weigh roughly 45 to 70 pounds. Their diet mostly consists of small mammals, berries, and insects. Currently, our Senator Tom Tillis has asked to end conservation movements and programs for the red wolf because he believes that these wolves are terrorizing humans. But there has never been any documentation of a red wolf killing a person. So this idea that humans are being terrorized by red wolves is inaccurate and has no basis. And because of this stigma towards them, they are being illegally killed. So here's just some quick facts. The red wolf domain used to be across the southeast, and because of European settlers and persecution, they only live in this pocket of North Carolina now. 200 of them live in captivity, and less than 100 live in the wild today. So through fairy tales, we've learned that fairy tales have a really profound impact on our behavior and how we perceive things. So we wanted to retell a story that doesn't use this big bad wolf archetype, that tells a different story about wolves, which is La Loba, that translates to wolf woman. And yeah, so here it is, and we hope you enjoy it.